Cow, welcome my genie. Sensitive witches here. I give you hugs and kisses. Like, comment, subscribe, watch this channel, come alive. And I memorized the intro finally after a million years. So yay! I'm happy about that. And today I'm not doing. This is not a Sims video. This is more like an embarrassing Halloween story that I've written almost 5 years ago on Halloween, October 31st, 2013 is when I wrote these two stories, and I'm going to read my sister Angel's Halloween stories that she wrote. Are you excited to hear the stories that I've written and Angel written too?
Of course.
Okay, these are not technically scary. They're more probably funny and ridiculous more than anything. So I hope you enjoy anyway. My first story is called The Scary Evil Pickle.
Yeah.
Does anybody like that title? I hope so.
What the hell?
You can judge me later, Edgar. I don't care.
What the hell's scary about a pickle? I want to know.
I drew it too. Has sharp teeth, fork arms, and fork feet.
I was gonna eat you then.
I'm the weirdest person ever, but it's a good kind of weird because I like being this way.
That's right.
It's a compliment to me. It's not an insult. Don't get it twisted, please. Okay. I tried recording this before with the Halloween music, and the Halloween music just distracted me, and I couldn't read much, so I'm going to try this again. One night, a family decided to move into a new house in Paducah, Kentucky. Their names were Uncle Mikey, Sandra, Angel, Peanut, and some bald guy named Roy. Well, I'm
Is Nicole out?
I don't know.
Who moved in?
Just them, not me. I'm not part of this.
Oh, I see. Leave yourself out. They will think of this and attack you.
Maybe I'm the scary evil pickle. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you might be, gosh damn fork-armed lady.
Yeah, because I have sharp nails. Well, I'm gonna start dancing! Woohoo! Uncle Mikey is exclaiming. Oh my god, it's the weirdest thing ever. Ha ha ha! Says Sandra. Ha ha! Says Angel. Meh.
I don't laugh that way. And I go, ha ha ha! That's like Mickey Mouse. What the hell?
Meh.
Is that a cow?
I'm trying to read it.
Oh. The way it looked with a damn cow.
What the heck did I write here? Meh, Roy, grumpily. Meh, replied Roy grumpily. I can't read my own handwriting, apparently. I was younger, I can't help it. Oh, quit being dumb, but Roy, dang, says Sandra, annoyed. Well, whatever, says Roy. Oh, come on, let's go, so I can dance, woohoo, says Uncle Mikey. Okay, let's go, Angel said. This is the weirdest story ever. 2 hours later, while Uncle Mikey was putting food in the fridge, he heard a strange noise under... Wait, what? Strange noise under it. Oh, okay. Rumble, rumble, it said. What the heck was that? Said Uncle Mikey. What? Said Sandra. I heard a noise from under the fridge.
Why do I sound like Uncle Mikey? Can't you do different voices?
I don't know. They might sound the same.
God, I don't know what to say now. I don't know what a damn pickle rumbles either.
Okay.
Is it hungry?
Okay, that's weird, reply Angel.
God, Angel, your voice changed again too.
No, I'm making everybody sound different now. From the bathroom? What is it? Roy said. Nothing, Angel replied. Stop reading for me, Angel, I
Angel,
swear.
you're soprano.
Okay, whatever then, says Roy. Walking outside to mow the lawn. Who mows the lawn at night? Anybody know?
What?
Anybody know who mows the lawn at night?
Mows the lawn?
Yeah,
If
he's
they
got.
have lights, they can.
I guess. Oh, okay, says all of them confused. After a week, Uncle Mikey keeps hearing rumble, rumble, but nobody else did. La 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 la, says Uncle Mikey. Rumble, rumble, it said again. Why do I keep hearing that noise? Poor Uncle Mikey asked himself. Well, what? Well, take a look under the. Wrong voice again. Well, take a look under the fridge, says Sandra.
Now I'm soprano. I'm confused.
Well,
I was speaking like Mikey, now I'm soprano.
well, okay. Uncle Mikey says, kind of. Well, okay. So Uncle Mikey kind of scared. When he looked, he saw a pickle with yellow eyes, sharp teeth, and forked hands and forked feet trying to eat him. Oh! Uncle Mikey screamed, and the pickle grabbed him, and he was never heard from again. The end.
God, he's awful damn big fucking refrigerator. For him to squeeze under it with a pickle.
Well, let me know in the comments on what your favorite story is, because I want to know. The Scary Evil Pickle or my second one? Okay, the second story is the Scary Oreo. My stories are very creative, aren't they?
Yeah, like you don't even like pickles, and you do like Oreos.
I like pickles.
You don't eat them.
I have a texture problem with food.
Oh yeah.
Okay. There's a Scary Oreo. One spooky night in May when Uncle Mikey was all alone in the house with Mountain Dew singing Tom Petty's cry song that annoys everybody. Even the Scary Oreo.
R.I.P. Tom Petty, we do like you.
I wrote that just to mess with him. That was the whole point.
I know, he was still alive then.
I was just aggravating Uncle Mikey with it. Okay, where was I? Scary Oreo hidden in his new package of Oreos. He recently bought, and it started growling. Oreo! Then all of a sudden, he wanted some Oreos, but he knew that it was late, and he decided not to. Okay.
Why not?
The next day, Uncle Mikey was happy about.
He must have come back from Pickle Land.
Was happy about not being home all day because he had to work. Alright, I'm going to work. Woohoo! Says Uncle Mikey dancing. Then all of a sudden, the Scary Oreo just grows. Oreo! I'm giving everything new voices. Uncle Mikey then turned around and saw nothing. He was kind of frightened about the voice he heard, so he decided to see where that voice is coming from. So he walked in the laundry room and he heard Oreo. He looked in his package of Oreos. What the heck? He found an Oreo with red eyes, twizzler arms, and legs. Okay. Uncle Mikey screamed and started running around, bumping into the washer and dryer. And suddenly the Scary Oreo put his fangs and sucked his blood. When Uncle Mikey turned...
vampire Oreo?
When Uncle Mikey turned...
Oreo!
When Uncle Mikey turned into a round-shaped Oreo and became king of the Oreos with a fountain of Mountain Dew. The end.
There you go. You'd be happy forever.
That's my stories. Let me know in the comments on what you like better, the Scary Evil Pickle or the Scary Oreo. Now, time for my sister's stories. She doesn't mind if I read them, by the way. She said I could. Angel's favorite. You can let me know in the comments Angel's favorite stories too. This one's called The Shed. Angel's actually a little more scarier than mine. She wrote these when she was 13. The same time I wrote mine. Excuse me. I have issues with my I have the hiccups. Okay. The shed. Me and my family were looking for a new house. It was only a few weeks before Halloween. And we saw this house for sale. It looked like an old house, so we stopped and walked around. We called the number on the sign and the landlord, and he came out. How did he come out? That's weird. And he let us go in and look around. And my mom and dad loved it, so I practically gave it to her. I know why. The house was so old, the walls were falling apart. Almost. I told my mom, I don't want to live here. It's a rotten house. The walls are falling apart. My mom said, oh, honey, it just needs to be fixed up a bit. A bit? The walls are rotten. The house is dead. It smells bad in here. We can fix it up. Go find your room to take out and then clean up. Okay, Mom. So I walked up the stairs. There were holes in the stairs, so I was afraid I was going to fall in. I walked in a small room, well, big enough for me, and all my stuff. I can't read properly. As I walked in the door, the room was dim. It smelled bad. What did it smell like, I wonder? I continued to walk more into the room. I peeked out the curtain. I saw an old shed. It looked like it was falling apart. Dang, everything's falling apart in that place. So I thought it was cool to go exploring. So I went down there and asked my mom. It says "Why, Mom?" I think you meant "my." I wrote
it the night for Halloween.
Okay.
It was fast typing.
Asked my mom if we could take a look at it. She said, "Let's see." So we walked out there and opened the door, and there we saw my dad. He said, "Hi." We both said, "Hi." I said, "What are you doing, Dad?" He said, "Looking at this old stuff. It looks old, dirty, and rusted." He looked at me and said, "I don't want anyone going in here. It's very dangerous. What the heck? I can't read. Ah! Gosh dang it. Sorry about that. There's a bunch of old, sharp, and pointy tools. And I don't want anyone getting hurt." What's up?
That's very descriptive.
Yes. My mom said, "Well, you won't be catching me in here." And they both looked at me and said, "That goes for you too."
They talk at the same time, I guess.
Yes, they did, because I don't know how to do that.
That's amazing. A man and a woman's voice and then a man's low voice.
I said, "What did I do?" My dad said, I don't want you to get hurt in here. So I'm going to put a lock on the door. I don't want no one in here." My mom told me to go play, so I walked out front and sat on the porch for an hour. Until my dad asked me to help my mom clean, so I got a broom and walked in there with my mom. She said, "Hi, you can clean your room so we can get your things in there." So I walked up there and started to sweep my room. My dad was helping my mom put things up in the kitchen, so I finally got the room clean. I started at 4:05 and got done at 6 o'clock. I know it took a long time, but it looks better than it did before. So I finally got my bed in there with my clothes and my dresser fixed up in my room. We had dinner. We ordered pizza because we were tired. So it's 10 o'clock. We all went to bed, said our goodnights, and I went in my bed and dozed off. I was so exhausted. I woke up by a slamming door. It was 1:30. I was tired, but that last slam woke me up fat.
You think you were doing bad to me?
I know.
Fast.
I know.
Doing fast.
I know. I was a mess. I was not
The
gonna
computer mistyped it.
Well, okay. I actually said she meant woke me up fast. I scared me.
If you woke up fat from pizza, you'd be scared too. Yeah, you would be scared. I scared myself when I woke up fat.
It scared me. I jumped. I walked slowly out my door. I opened it and looked around. I looked at my parents' room. The door was open like they left it. I heard it again, so I ran back in my room, looked out the window, I slowly pulled back the curtain, and my dad locked that shed. The door was open, and I first thought nothing of it, so I went back to sleep. So the next morning, I got a quick shower and got dressed. I went downstairs for breakfast. I said good morning to my mom and dad. They said, "Good morning. Did you sleep well?" I said, "I guess." Darn paper. My mom said, "What's wrong?" I said, "Last night I heard a slamming door. I looked out the window and it was the shed. It was open." My dad said, "How can that be? I locked it. Oh, I locked it. Only I have the key to the shed." "Well, after we eat breakfast, we'll go have a look."
God, that's a very confusing bullet.
So after breakfast, we all went out there, and the door stood shut like my dad had left it. I was shocked. I did not know what to say. My dad said, "This was I locked it." I said, "But Dad, last night I saw..." Oh, wrong boy. That was my boy. "But Dad, last night I saw it open." My dad just like, "It's a dream. You might have had a dream like that because we shut it up last night." So I finally got done unpacking that day, so I went out to play. I was walking by and the shed door was open. So I thought my dad was in there. So I walked in and I said, "Hello, Dad, are you in here?" Then all of a sudden the door slammed shut. It was dark. I could not see a thing, and all I could hear was this deep voice. I was scared. Then I thought it was my dad playing a trick on me for Halloween, but then as I realized it was not my dad. It was something else. I tried to run, but it grabbed me. I lost balance. I fell. My head hit the wall, then the floor. I felt blood come out of my head. Then I blacked out. I woke up about an hour later. The door was open. I looked up to see nothing, but then I saw him. Half face, half no face, blood-covered body, no eyes. He said, "You're coming with me. Your parents are mine. So you might as well say goodbye to your life." And with that, I ran out of the shed.
This is like Bernie Sanders. This is just Bernie Sanders' father.
I ran out of the shed to the house to find out if my parents were alive. I saw them sitting there worried. Then they saw me. They hugged me tight and said, "Honey, you're okay. We had no clue where you were." As I told them what happened, they finally believed me. And then they saw my head. And my dad said, "Grab your clothes and let's go. I don't want anyone hurt anymore." We got some stuff and we're about to leave. Then I heard a voice, the same dude that was in the shed. He said, "You're not leaving this house." He raised up an axe and took us when he missed, and as for me and my family, we got away. So the next time you decide to explore your shed, make sure you have someone with you. And I say, Happy Halloween. Have a scary good day, but don't forget before you lay down to sleep, don't forget to check under your bed, in the closet, and anywhere it's dark. You see someone, you better beware, for there might be the same guy. The end. Children, maybe.
I'm gonna make people stare in their shed.
Good. I'm just kidding.
Damn, I don't know if Bernie Sanders was in there.
He likes to poop on the blankets.
Yes, he does.
Okay, next story. Who is watching me? Story by Angel Hayes. Happy Halloween.
I love writing.
You should write more. I should do. If you all like this enough, I'll do a part 2. And I can write updated stories, and Angel can write more. Okay, who is watching me? It was late on Halloween night. I was going to bed as the moon shone above the horizon. And as the moon set over the crystal blue water, and as the wolves howled at the almost supposed to say foul moon. I'm sorry, moon. Full moon. And I heard the thunder rumble in the distance, and a flash of lightning appeared in the sky. The black gray clouds rolled in. I was terrified. As I hid under the covers, it was 11:01. I was almost asleep. Then bang, bang, bang.
Elvis?
Said honka honka burning love.
Bang, bang, bang. I slowly pulled back the curtain, and I saw an old tree outside my window. So I lay back down on my bed. Then I heard a boom, boom, boom at the door, and then I heard a laugh.
Hey, Linda's here.
I slowly got up, walked towards the door. I carefully opened it. I did not see anyone outside. As I crawled back in my bed, I shut my eyes, trying to forget what I heard, but something did not seem right. Then I jumped. Thunder roared, lightning crackled in the dark, stormy sky. I was shaking. I was so terrified. Then I heard, "Come here, child. I won't hurt you." It sounded like it came from the bathroom. The voice said, "Come to the mirror." I hesitated, but I had to find out what it was.
That I did every morning.
It is. I hesitated. Gosh dang voice. But I had to find out what it was. I got up and opened the bathroom door, turned the light on, and looked in the mirror and saw nothing but my reflection. So I went back to bed, and as I lay there thinking, I heard, "Come, child, I've been watching you. Come with me. Come here. I'll make you suffer, and you will perish." I sat up with a frightened look across my face. I said, who are you?" No answer, I thought. Who is watching me? Then I heard a thud. It was loud. I jumped out of bed to investigate. Then I heard a thud. It was loud. I jumped out of Gosh dang it. I jumped out of bed to investigate the noise. I walked around. It was coming from the basement. I hate basements. And attics. The basement. It was coming from the basement. Slowly I walked down there, turned the light on, then walked around. Poof! The lights went out. Frightened, I pull out my flashlight.
Don't laugh at my spooky one. Lights don't poof.
They went poof or pooped.
Lights don't fart.
That is when I saw the most horrific thing in my life. It was a lady with pure white eyes. She looked so evil. So evil.
You know how your eyes are white?
Why?
She fell off the windows.
Good one. I tried to run, but she grabbed me. I fell and it felt like I broke my arm. I hit my head on the wall. I saw blood all over my hand. I was being pulled into the ground. Gosh damn. She was laughing.
Damn, what is evil today?
That was the laugh I heard at the door. She had a strong grip. My arm was broke. I could not move. it. Blood covered the floor around me. I actually got away. I ran out of the house, and I found some people on the street, so I thought it was more people with pure white eyes. The ground around me was crumbling apart, and I ran into town, and someone found me on the ground bleeding to death. The next thing I knew, I was in the hospital. I asked, "What happened?" The doctor told me that I was brought in by a lady. I looked over in fear. It was the one with pure white eyes. The doctor had the same eyes. He said in the evil voice that echoed throughout the hospital, "I thought I was losing my mind." I ran out of there as fast as I could and ran out of town. After a while, I ended up in a new town with normal people like me. I got adopted, but I'll never forget the horrific night ever. Until I say I vow to never return there, and whoever goes there, beware. The end. Alright. Let me know in the comments if you like my story, Scary Evil Pickle, or the Scary Oreo the best, and from Angel Stories, The Shed, and Who's Watching Me. You can pick between one of those between those. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you found this heartwarming. Jump into the channel up in here. You're always welcome. I love you all so much. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Goodbye, everyone. It's Ed. I was on the 1 year.
Thanks for telling me, Fred.
You're welcome. Goodbye.